Today, I'm going to show you how I patch a pair of jeans. These are a pair of my husband's work jeans. Not really anything wrong with them other than this big hole in the behind. So I'm going to get busy. Okay, here we have just a couple scraps of denim from jeans that I've made quilts. I always save my scraps for patching. It's a little different color, but oh well. I don't have any of this kind because he just recently started wearing these. They were hand-me-downs, my son-in-law, and I'm gonna patch them with this. It's not quite the same, but it'll be all right. It's wearable. I'm going to change thread colors. Get blue. This normally goes on here, and I'm going to leave it off because it gives me more room to maneuver in tight spots. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is trim all this loose stuff off. I'm not going to trim the fuzzy edge. Not yet, anyway. Okay, as you can see, this is pretty worn here, so I want to make sure that my patch goes a little bit farther down than just the hole. And then it's ripped all the way to the center. Got to do some patching there too, and I've got to do some patching here because this place is next to go. So, I'll take my patch and put it inside. So basically I want to get this straight edge along this seam with a little extra up top because it's going to go that way. But I've got to pin it all down first. So I will bring you back after I get it all pinned. As you can see, got it pinned down. And now I'm going to get it on the sewing machine. Okay, once I get it under here, I've got to make sure that the underside of this is all flat before I start sewing. Really, I may have to move the camera because I need to start down here. And there's not any place that I can put the camera up close. I guess I can start right here and work my way around. There we go. Okay, take that first pin out. Thread back there, and I have it on zigzag. It's not zigzag. Left it on the decorative stitch that I did on my nightgown. Okay, now we're on zigzag. See, as close as I can to that fuzzy edge. Hope y'all can see. Yeah. Let me see if I can move y'all. This is not. I wish I had something I could do it from the front view. But I can't do this one-handed. And my tripod will not sit. We'll try this. It's in front of me, between me and my sewing machine. Ow! Okay, I feel a lump. It's not straight. Okay. It gets kind of bulky. You just have to make sure that you don't have anything lapped over something else. Then you got to rip out, and I hate ripping out. And always stop with your needle down, because you're kind of pulling and turning, and if your needle's not down, it'll move. Make sure everything's flat under there. Ow! I can stick myself with a pen faster than anybody. Just amazes me. Okay. Turn it just a little bit. I don't like sewing over pins because I have broke needles in the past sewing over pins. Okay, now I am to that big thick center seam, and I'm going to stay on top of it because that is strength point. And I'm going to sew just a little bit, make sure I'm flat still. And I want to back up, and I'm going to stay on top of that. Looks like I've got a knot in my thread. I'm going to turn. If you raise up your foot a little bit, it'll do better. Yeah, I've got some kind of issue going on with my thread. So, I'm going to quit and see what I have. I got a loop here. I'll just cut it off. Yeah, I know what's going on. Okay, my bobbin's still attached under there, so I'm just going to go back to where I was. Get everything flat. Go back stitch. Okay, here's my starting point. Okay, I don't stop there because that's only one seam around this. So what I do is I just continue around, moving out a little bit and moving out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna continue on, and then I'll show you what I do when I get that done. Okay, if you can tell, I've gone around about 4 times. And now I'm going to take my little scissors and I'm going to snip all this little fuzz off, and then I'm going to go around the edge one more time and sew it down. Okay, there we go. There's one patched. Alright, coming loose. It is sewed down tight. Okay, on the underside, I take and trim all the excess off so that it's not so bulky, and it will ravel some. I had more holes than I thought I did, but I got them all patched. Got one by the pocket. That one was on the leg. And then I got behind patched. Thanks for joining me today. Most people would have thrown these away. If I hadn't have patched them, if I had have said, okay, we're not wearing those no more, I would have saved them for quilts. But he'll get another year or two use out of them. I mean, when you do the kind of stuff he does, which is anything from heavy equipment to he builds hot rods and works on anything that needs fixed. He gets dirty, he gets greasy, and these are his work pants. So, and they're not cheap pants to start with. They're about $100 a pair, maybe more. They're fire retardant, or they were. They probably aren't anymore after being washed so many times. I don't know how that works, but anyway, they're patched, ready to wear. I got some more to patch. Thanks for coming along with me, y'all. Just thought I would show you how I patch a pair of blue jeans.